February 16th. Florida Fish 100 here. A little stuffed up, so bear with me with the voice. You're looking at my 120-gallon rimless African Cichlid tank. It's basically a transition tank and a intermediate grow-out tank. Taking a look at some of the fish, some of the characters in here. Blue Ali, very good example of one. And that's my Venustus. Most of these fish, once they get to a certain size, I'm going to drop into my 150. But right now, when I buy them, I stick them in here, make sure they're healthy, before I put them in the larger tank. I put a background on this tank. It's just basically a poster on the wall, but it does the job. I recently did the cross bracing for the Euro brace, as you can see here, and it worked out so much better than the metal supports that I had that ran the length of the tank. I've got two light systems on the tank. I've got a normal T8 bulb in the back. That's a 48-inch, and then I've got that's a ultra bright by Fluval, 48-inch. Saw some pretty incredible sales this weekend at Petco, who never has sales. They had a huge sale on Fluval lights. You could get some things very cheap. You could even get saltwater lights for the price of this type of light. Very cheap. So I'm going to check those out this afternoon. That's my peacock, my yellow bingo. I've got a couple of Victorians. That looks like my Dragon Blood OB. My Sulphurhead Protomelis. Got a girlfriend in here that looks like him, except doesn't have the Sulphurhead. Still a good looking fish. That's my orange peacock. Looking mighty fine. Got a couple of, that's a living stone eye. And then I've got looks like a red shoulder. I've got a number of German red females, one of which you're looking at now. I've got two Boconodos, and that's the female right there. Got a male in here, and hopefully they can get together. That's my Champlachromus. Beautiful fish. He's just, look at the colors on him. He's incredible. Really coloring up in this tank. That's one of my dolphins. I'm not sure what he is. And then in the back I've got two redfin borleis, a male and a female. And that is a tomato hap Victorian. Just beautiful fish. I love these fish. That's another one of my prettier OBs. Nice color to him. He doesn't have a lot of spots, which I like, which is quite a bit different than the other one that's in here. Oh, that's my male Buconodo, who did a Nemo this weekend. Actually jumped out of the tank. I was trying to catch him. The only area that he could jump out of the tank, he jumped out of the tank. I'm going to rework the scape in here. Probably take you through some of that as time goes on. I'm going to probably move some boulders around, or got to put in some plants. I've got the bamboo over there. It looks a little ragged right now. I don't know what's going on with it. But we're thinking about doing trying to rescape it. Now that I've got a nice background in this tank, I'm going to see if I can rescape this thing. Oh, that's one of my frontoses. I got him when he was not too much smaller than that. I mean, he wasn't real small. He seems to be doing well with these other guys. He's probably going to go in my 180. I'm going to put my frontoses in my 180. Oh, that's the female sulfur head. Still a pretty fish. That's a Crebus from Lake Victoria. Another real pretty. Oh, he's really starting to color up. Victorian there. Not sure what he is. That's another real nice looking Victorian. Just chilling. Victorians are normally very laid back fish. There's a couple of alphas in here, but oh, that's my one of my favorites. He is from Madagascar. Oh, love that fish. He's always by himself though. He doesn't hang out with these other Malawians. I like him. I really like him. I want to get more like him. And that's Mr. Tomato Hap. Mr. Hog on the camera. But look at the colors on this guy. He looks kind of black, but he's got those blue spots, and he's got a kind of a hint of green. Very unusual fish. I really like him. I really like that fish. Oh boy, a little aggressive today. He's got his little corner back there. That's my VC10. My little dragon blood. And I've got some obliquidens. And that's my male obliquiden right there. He's pretty. Let's see who else is in here. Like I said, I've got a number of females. I've got some bicolor females. I think that's what these guys are here, or at least that one. But I don't have a male. I lost the male. Looking for some bicolor males. Some little ones, so I can grow them up. Yeah, this is my grow up tank. It's not for fry or anything, but it's for, you know, once I get them, transition them into other tanks, make sure they're all good and healthy and well adjusted. Because sometimes they come from fish stores that have very small tanks for them, so this is the first chance they really get an opportunity to swim in a bigger tank, and then I'm going to put them in more aggressive tanks with fish their own size. But it's a pretty calm tank. It's not a... I love the buconotos. You know, even though they're very large fish, they're not overly aggressive. Nor is the champ. There we go. There's the champ again. Torpedo fish. Man, this fish is fast when he wants to swim. Holy cow. Very fast. Well, that's about it. 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the video. I'm going to do a couple of more videos on this one as I rescape this tank. Kind of walk you through the rescape of this one and see how I can turn this one around. But this is a overall look at the tank. A little bit of glare. It's a 5 foot 120. It's 18 inches wide, 5 feet long, and I think probably some odd 24 some odd inches deep. This was my first larger tank, and the first one I did a Euro brace on. Alright, well, if you like, go ahead and let me know. Like, subscribe if you want to. Florida Fish, over and out.